Welcome back to our Farthest Frontier Let's Play. We're playing in the hardest difficulty, Vanquisher difficulty on version 0.8. This is a version that's available on Steam. If you're wondering, you can definitely buy the game. And while still in early access, the game is definitely playable. There is very few bugs, the performance is okay, as long as your city is not huge. And we're already on episode 4, so don't hesitate to check in the video description below if you want to see the full playlist. Welcome back indeed to Blazeville. The first thing I wanted to do right away is rename a couple of other people. We already have Christoph that's running around somewhere. And here, Irwin, sorry, we're going to change your name to Jasper. If you don't know, Jasper is another YouTuber that's also covering similar games like Anno 1800 or Farthest Frontier. I'll put the link to his channel in the video description below. Don't hesitate to check it out. We're also going to rename Eldron to Willem, another of my great supporters. Thanks a lot, Willem, for all of the comments and all of the thoughts. I hope you're going to enjoy this episode, and I also hope you're not gonna die soon in the game. So quick recap, our city over here is definitely growing. We're getting more and more homesteads that are being built, but we're also close to the maximum. You know, we have 100 people for 108 spaces. So right away, I want to build a couple more houses. So pressing B, going into housing and pressing the shelters. We're going to put them over here. I think they will be in range of the market. Maybe a third one even on both sides. And as always, making some small roads which are not necessary. They definitely help, you know, your people to move faster, and also I think help make the city a bit more organized. So it is a couple more houses. That's a good job. Another thing I wanted to do before we restart the game is getting a bit more of the resources that are over here. We have some herbs that are helpful for our soap and things like this, and we also have some willow bushes over here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get both into just one. Let's check food production, my forager shack. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to get both, so I think we're gonna just have two forager shack that I'm going to put there over here and then move their range over there. This will be a bit far from, the rest of the industries and things like this, but maybe actually if I put a road like that, let's put them over here. So we're gonna put one on this side and one on that side. And how am I doing actually on storage of food? We have over here a bit of space, but not too much. This one is getting full by the minute. My sub production is over here for the herbs, so that's not too far actually. Maybe let's put, one more storage. Going to the storage, root cellar over here. We'll put it just next door. So these two, I'm going to take some resources over there and this, and we're also going to take some willow, right? The willow, we can store it in a storehouse, right? And that one will be a bit far. So I think what we're gonna do is indeed put another one over here and directly put the industry that's going to use those willows, which is the basket. I think it's one of these. Where is it? This one. Basket shop. Transforming the willow into actual baskets so that our people can be more efficient. They can carry more. So let's just put it next to it. Perfect. So that's a few constructions to get us started. Let's unpause the game. We do need, of course, to continue making sure we have enough food. This will help by getting a bit of berries and some eggs. Oh, there's also some blueberry bushes over here. Let's move them. Okay, and our second field is ready. Well, ready is maybe not the right word, but it's ready to be fixed, right? Because we still have a fertility that's not amazing, tons of weeds, tons of rocks. So we're gonna need to clean that similarly to what we do here, where it's going down. But yeah, that's gonna take a bit of time. So let's do exactly the same, 3 years. So that's gonna give us a bit of food, but also increase the fertility, decrease the weed level, decrease the rockiness, right? And a couple of years we should be fine. Now, should we stop? No, let's go ahead and make even more. I mean, we still have 15 laborers. We should be able to make at least a third one. Okay, and we're getting also into good fertility over here. So let's do that. 11 by 10, perfect. Okay, that's gonna take us a while, but all good. Okay, and let's unpause again. Something else we could start soon is the candles. Now that we've made the soap, the candles are over here. Candle shop, now they will use beeswax collecting from an apiary. So you need first the apiary over here, right? They're very good close to your houses. So for example here 76%, 75%, versus if I put it randomly, 50%. So let's see over here, 79. Okay, 2 to start with. Okay, the house is gone there. Couple more people, and then we want to move the work stage over here. And we are in winter again, but we have more than 1 year of food, so all good there. Okay, so let's move this one. It's gonna focus over here, over there. No, I think it's over there. Yeah, we can focus like this. Build. No, they are too cold. They are going back inside their house. You can see. But they have a hide code, so that's something. At least they won't get too sick, probably. Of course, don't hesitate to ask any questions, comments, share requests, questions, in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, how I can make also this series better, if you want to see less of the building and more of, high speed, time lapse. I'd love to hear your thoughts, but I'm definitely having a lot of fun into this game. Okay, it's building it. Let's look at it. Oh, she's building it, sorry. And it is, we have bees. We have bees, they will be producing some wax and some honey. Perfect. And let maybe actually drive that road over here and then build the candle shop on that side. Perfect. It will use some of the clay, but we have, all of the clay, all good. Doing pretty well on resources, except maybe stone. And this one has been built, so this one we want to move more towards here where there is the willow. So I think something like this. Yeah, that's pretty good. Given some greens, some berries, and this willow. It's not a lot of willow, but it's something. Let's get a bit of rocks over here. We're only at 20. There's also some rocks there, so that will help. Okay. This is taking a lot longer than I expected, to be honest. And we're done on logs, as always. We should be cutting some over here. Can we cut maybe also some over there? And already year 7, 3 new villagers born. We should also now start getting probably into defenses. They're gonna start attacking us. We could start building a barracks. This is 5 of monthly cost per month. We are making more than 30 right now. We could also have lookout tower, in particular a lookout tower over here where we have, all of our resources. That could be a good idea. Peas are going to be eaten by some deers there. Didn't I put my guy over here? It's a bit far. Get a bit closer to it. And then maybe we should start actually making, the fences. Just cost a bit of log. Something like this. That would be a start. They would have to go around. But we are low on log for sure. Got a bit more there. Population, I think we have a bit of space. Oh, and that road still hasn't been built. We need more laborers. More 15, that's not too bad. They've been building over here, so maybe that's why. Good thing is that now the storage is built and we just need the basket shop, which requires, some of those wood planks that we have. Okay, a merchant, let's see what he has to offer us. Because I do need to start making more golds, if possible. Well, that's a shame, because that's what we're gonna start making. But maybe next time we can sell it. And he can give us, things that we have. All of this I don't really need now. I'm not gonna spend gold on those things. But yeah, I think we are definitely in the space, or in the... But yeah, we are definitely now at the time of the game where you want to start selling things, and that means creating more than what your people are using, right? Now they're starting to use my soap and those type of things. Food is slightly lower. We have to be careful, but we have more than 1 year, so it's not like we're gonna be in trouble tomorrow, but it's something to keep an eye on. And we have another trader coming in over here. Let's see what he has to offer us. Trader number 2. So he would buy some Anno, that is perfect. I definitely, I've been starting to just do this. To sell it. Shoes 10, that's not a lot, so maybe let's keep them, but then sub 43 we could definitely sell some, sorry. Maybe let's sell 30 for now. And yeah, the log I don't have. So I think that could give us a bit of money, that's good. Let's wait for it to be delivered. And this actually we should keep the stock on, which means that basically they will always deliver some into the trading post, because I don't really need it elsewhere. This one I'm not going to do it just in case. For now I want to be sure that we give up to our people first. I'm making 40 per year, so we can definitely sell some. One sick. It's not the end of the world to have just one person, especially because we have quite a good number of people. Our labor is now 17, I like it. But we're getting close actually to, the maximum over here. Our food is going slightly up, so I like that. Ooh, those two are not in range actually. That is annoying. But we're getting basically close to not having more range. So I'm gonna need to either upgrade the market, which requires 50 bricks, which is a lot of money, or we're gonna need to put a second market, basically probably over here, right? Yeah, over here, and then over there could be another one. Later on we can have one over here and move this. There is just a bit of space basically over there, right? So let's use that space, put maybe 2 more houses, and then maybe a couple of houses also over here. I mean, maybe let's move these ones. Oh, that's not flat. Okay, so first we need to flatten. Remember, this is with T. I'm going to take all of this and make it flat. Because right now they're not giving me gold, and I really need gold, right? So I'm gonna put it over here, which leaves one space for a park. And it's always good to have some space for parks. And then, yeah, let's put this one just on top of it. And we can run this street like this. Yeah, it's taking a very long time to deliver these resources. 10 days, which is why you may want, for some of them to keep some in stock. Even this one, maybe just 30 in stock is not the end of the world. Okay, 4 days left. Let's just sell whatever we have, like here. Sell the items. So we're selling this one, making some money at 170. And then this is only 4, but still, we can sell it. Better than nothing. So almost 200 gold. Yeah, better than nothing. Okay, so 1 house, 2 house, they're being moved. This one has been flattened. So we can also put 1 if we want. Okay, we could put a park in the future. Yeah, because we're actually very close to the desirability already. So let's put a small park like this one. A field over here. I mean, they first had to cut all of the trees. They're also taking out the stone, right? So it's gonna take some time, but they're getting there. Okay, we lost somebody to the illness, so we're gonna get a second over here. Yeah, he's there. It's always those guys that are dying actually. But we are 116 already. Our ton keeps growing, love it. We've started to make some baskets. Have we also started to make some candles? We haven't, but it's maybe because we just built it. There's some honey and some wax over here. This one too. Yeah, love it. So it should definitely start. Oh, and we just discovered there's actually a lot more willow over there with some arton and some nuts and some more deer. So that could be, the next expansion for some food and to gather more willow. We're a bit low on water over here. The other ones seems to be fine. Let's give it a minute. A number of them are now increasing and becoming homesteads. Going to get even more money. Oh, and we have some taxes also from luxury goods, which is the soap. Now the soap is getting sold. Yeah, they work really hard. I mean, this was at more than 5,000. Now there's sort of 1,000 left. The next year, this one will be finished for sure. Remember, this used to be at 90%. It's already down to 50. Here 30. So hopefully this one, maybe next year, will be done. Anyways, we have survived another winter, year 8, which again, now I think really time to start making some defenses, getting really worried. So we're gonna have one tower over here, right in the middle. That's covering, could also have it over there, to be honest, to protect also a bit the town. Let's put one on each side. That's costing a bit of gold, both to build them and also, you know, as soon as it's being used. Then we have a first merchant. Oh, a lot of herbs. And this is actually, you know, not so cheap, so why not? Let's see if we can transfer maybe 100 and sell that. And we're not making the clothes yet. All of this, I'm gonna keep my stone for sure. We could sell a bit of honey, maybe let's try 10. Because again, I want to make money right now, as much as we can. And as always, don't really need to buy anything. So we're gonna need weapons for the barracks. And let's put it over here, right in the middle. Yes, it is costing a lot of gold, but we have some gold and really, you know, we are the highest difficulty, Vanquisher difficulty, so they are going to attack at some point. Okay? We can't avoid much longer. And you may be actually wondering why I'm making so much more money all of a sudden. Is because now we have a lot of homesteads, right? And if you look over here, you'll see that I get 34 from the taxes of the market. I have 34 houses in total, you know, shelters and homestead. In total, that's 34. So each of them is giving me 1 of tax. And on top of that, you know, all of the homestead are giving 1 more. So this is why, you know, you want to get to homestead, and we should also maybe try to see if we can't get some of these to upgrade to the next level. For example, we can see there's a couple that are quite close, so let's see if we can't build a few decorations and get us across that. Good, and our crop is also ready for assignment, and huge weed levels and rockiness. Let me actually try to do something a bit different, where first here I'm just gonna focus on trying to get the weed down, then we can start, sorry, that's the wrong one. Then we can start making some of these, and hopefully that is both food and increasing everything else. Okay, oh, there is a disease, but that's not the end of the world. We have food, but every year we seem to be getting slightly lower, right? Last year after the winter we were at 12, now we're at 10. So we do need to be careful about this. How many people? We only have 11 laborers. Fire. Okay, good. Another merchant is arriving. But anyway, here we have some reserves. He's leaving in 28 days, so we can wait a bit over here. Let's see the second trader. Now we only have 2 of these, so no, we only have 9. Soap, that's great. Let's see if we can send a few more days to sell that. Oh, these ones, they have arrived, so we could sell all 10. He's getting close to 100. 10 more days. Make sure to sell before he leaves. Okay, he's gonna leave now. Let's just sell those 94. More than 600 now. That is great. So if we send it to a city, that would mean, you know, more than 1,000. We do need, I think it's 2,000 to the next level. So we're not there yet. But that means, you know, I can really indeed have this building that's now going to cost me every time. This one, soon here, this one. You know, we can start putting some people into it. We don't really have weapons. But yeah, let's put 2 soldiers to start with. And we're getting close again to our limit on population. So soon we need to make a new city over here. Yeah, I don't have weapons. I only have bows, so we may want to buy a few. So our trader here is departing soon, so let's sell the soap And is he selling some weapons? No, he's not selling weapons. So the next one maybe we'll buy. And actually we can also take out this one to have one more laborer for now. Baskets, we're making more, that's great. Soap, all good. Here, starting to make some candles, love it. Now making even more, except that we have a lot of soldier cost now, as you can see. And yeah, if they attack with a full army, this definitely won't be enough, but that's a good start. That's a good start. We're back to quite some good food. A lot of it is perishable, right? The vegetables, the greens. We have no choice right now, they will be perishable, but everything else seems fine. And I think that's a good time to end this first episode. We've really continued to upgrade our city. We now have a lot of homestead. I think we're at 21 homesteads. A 22nd is being built over there. We've also started to build some defenses. We have a couple of towers, lookout towers. You know, again, they're not going to kill a full army, but they will help me defend a bit the town. We have our first 2 soldiers. They only have bows, they don't have melee weapons, but that's already something. And we're starting to make more and more gold. Right, we're making 34 now right now per month. We have almost 600 in storage over here, plus we also have almost 1,000, 850 in the trading post. For sure we need to protect the trading post, but apart from that, all good. And we now have 3 fields. Soon we could potentially also build a 4th one, but I'm a bit low on labor, so that's why I'm not doing it right now. And we're continuing to clean them, while making also some food. That's why it's taking a bit more time. But yeah, the fertility is on the first one above 60% with level, and rockiness soon will be close to 0. This one has a bit more work to be done. And lastly, this one we focused right away a lot on weed because I was making enough food. But don't hesitate to share if you have any comments, questions, thoughts. I'd love to about it, and I hope to see you next time.